Guys, if you're looking for a pair of sports earbuds and you're comparing the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts to the Sony SP800Ns, I suspect that many of you will automatically go for the Jabras, not only because it's got a much smaller case than the Sony's, making this much easier to carry around because it's so compact, but also it's got a bunch of features that in many ways are comparable to the Sony's, yes, but in some ways better than the Sony's. For example, the Jabras have an IP rating of IP57. The Sony's got an IP rating of IP55. This makes the Jabras a little more durable for working out. And despite having a much smaller form factor than the Sony's, the Jabras have a bigger battery inside of up to 28 hours compared to the Sony's 18 hours. This is why I feel that many people will naturally gravitate towards the Jabras, especially since they are both selling at the same price of $199 US. But there are also some pretty good reasons to grab the Sony's instead of the Jabras. For example, if you want to use just one earbud for phone calls, with the Sony's, you can use either the left or the right earbud individually. No problem. So if you want to use the left earbud and then when it runs out of battery, use the right earbud alone, you can do that. But with the Jabras, you can only use the right earbud alone because it is still operating, or rather the earbuds are still operating in a master and slave situation. Although the Sony's total battery life may not be as great as the Elite Active 75Ts, its earbuds do have better battery endurance of up to 9 hours compared to the Active 75T's 7.5 hours of charge in the earbuds themselves. This means that you can use the Sony's for a little longer before needing to put them back in the case to charge. And lastly, the Sony's have some form of active noise cancellation. Well, think of it as hearing protection for when you're working out in noisy places. So if you're working out in a gym, which can be a noisy place, you don't have to try to beat the noise by pumping up the volume of your earbuds, which can be quite harmful to your ears. You simply play your music at a regular volume level and you'll still be able to hear everything quite well. So those are the reasons why some people might feel like it makes more sense perhaps to get the Sony's instead of getting the Elite Active 75Ts. But of course, we want to know about other things too, like how they compare in terms of sound quality, phone call quality, and gaming audio latency. First, let's talk about sound quality. In some ways, the SP800N sounds a little better. It's got deeper bass extension, which can give you more gravitas in your music. It also sounds warmer and less fatiguing than the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts. And because it's got a little more reverb in its upper frequency range, it also sounds a little more airy and open in its sound staging compared to the Active 75Ts. But if you're looking for a little more detail in your music, more detail in your mid-range, more detail and texture in your upper bass range, then the Jabra Elite Active 75Ts are your boy. Plus, it's also got cleaner track separation than the Sony SP800Ns. So if you're somebody who wants a little more fidelity in your music, the Elite Active 75Ts are more suitable for your tastes. But what I don't quite like about the Active 75T sound is that it can sound a little too bright in the mid and upper frequency range, but that can easily be fixed in the Jabra Sound Plus app. And this is what I like about these earbuds. If there's anything you don't quite like about their sound quality, you can always go into their apps and use their graphic equalizers or EQ presets to adjust the sound to the way you want them to sound. Of course, I'm talking about the Sony Headphones Connect app for the SP800Ns and the Jabra Sound Plus app for the Elite Active 75Ts. But please take note that this comparison was done after I've calibrated the Jabras to my unique hearing abilities. It is done using this feature in the Sound Plus app called My Sound. My Sound helps you to create a unique hearing profile based on how sensitive you are to various frequencies. So these earbuds have been calibrated to my hearing and they sound much better than when they first came out of the box. Out of the box, it didn't sound as detailed and its bass is a little too boomy. So now it sounds better, and this comparison was done after I've performed this process. Now let's move on to the phone call quality test. As usual, I'm gonna play some really loud cafe style background noise to simulate making a phone call in a noisy cafe environment, and I'm gonna record a voice memo on my phone using these earbuds. Let's see which of these earbuds have better phone call quality. Background noise, SP800Ns, record. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Well, I think they both are pretty comparable, but the Jabras, they seem to do a better job at cancelling background noise, and my voice was also amplified a little louder than the Sony's, which is great because if you are in a situation when you can't speak very loudly, you can still be heard by whoever's on the line with you if there's a little extra amplification there. But the Sony's did make my voice sound a little less muffled, so there's a little more clarity in there somehow. But in my opinion, I think the Jabras did a little better than the Sony's overall in terms of phone call quality. But what do you guys think? Which of these earbuds sounded better to you? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, moving on. Now it's time for the gaming audio latency test. As usual, I'm gonna play a video game to test for audio to video lag on both an Apple device and an Android device. The Apple device that I'm gonna use is the iPhone SE. For Android, I'm gonna use the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. If you want to know why I'm playing a video game to test for lag instead of playing a video from an app like YouTube or Netflix, I've included an explanation in the description box. First, let's see what no lag looks like on the iPhone SE. This is audio straight from the iPhone speaker, so no lag. Now the SP800Ns, then the Elite Active 75Ts, and then we repeat the same test on the Note 10 Plus. So the Sony's had a little less audio lag on both Apple and Android devices, but to be honest, it's really close, as in if I hadn't slowed the video down, I wouldn't have been able to tell which of these earbuds had lower lag. But please note that this is only for playing video games. If all you do on your phone is watch YouTube videos or videos on Netflix, then you're not likely to get much or any lag at all, because these video apps tend to correct for such audio to video delays by delaying the video so that it syncs up better with the audio. Alright, so which of these earbuds are better for sports? I think many people will say the Jabras because it's got a smaller case, longer total battery life, better water resistance, and it's got many of the same features as the Sony's, like USB-C charging, transparency mode, an app that lets you customize the earbuds features and sound. Its phone call quality is also a little better, and its sound quality too is a little more hi-fi than the SP800Ns. But as a pair of sports earbuds, the SP800Ns have got some very positive things going for it. It's got some things that people who work out a lot will appreciate, like longer battery in the earbuds, active noise cancellation, well, to a certain degree. If you want to know what I mean, watch this video over here. But also, I feel that the Sonys are a little more comfortable to wear for longer periods of time than the Jabras. The Jabras, well, they do have a very stable fit. I like that. But they stabilize themselves in your ears by fitting very tightly in the conch of your ears. Yes, that's very stable, but they also don't have a layer of soft rubber or silicone to help serve as a sort of cushion between your ears and the hard plastic of the earbuds. So it can be a little uncomfortable or even painful to wear after a while, especially if you have smaller ears. The Sonys, on the other hand, they use a combination of silicone tips and stability fins to help stabilize the earbuds in the conch of your ears. So they don't exert as much pressure on your ear cartilage as the Jabras, and thus will be a little more comfortable to wear for longer periods of time. And it's got different sizes of stability fins too, so it doesn't really matter if your ears are big or small. So if you want something that's more comfortable to wear for longer periods of time, has volume controls, better in-earbud battery endurance of up to 9 hours, and the ability to use each earbud individually, whether it be the left side or the right side with no restrictions, then the Sonys are a better choice. But if you want something that's more compact, has better water resistance, longer total battery life of up to 28 hours, slightly better phone call quality, and higher fidelity sound, then the Elite Active 75Ts are what I will recommend. But what do you guys think? Which of these earbuds will you pick based on what you've seen in this video? The SP800Ns or the Elite Active 75Ts? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please show that you like this video by punching that like button with a vengeance, Bruce Lee style, and sharing this video with your friends and family. Also, if you want to see more content like this one from this channel, more reviews, more comparisons, please subscribe and ring the notifications bell, because I make a lot of these types of videos and this is the only way YouTube will notify you of new content from this channel. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again, bros and sisters. Arrivederci. If you're a humble person like me, this shirt is a great way to show your friends how humble you really are. And whenever you look in the mirror, to admire yourself of course, it will also help to remind you to always be humble. So guys, this is a pretty fun shirt to wear. You can check it out in the link below. It's available in t-shirt, tank top, and hoodie. Your purchase helps keep this channel going, and I appreciate your support, bros.